So today we're bringing back talking cars, but we're looking at a different price category, and this is circa £50,000. Now I'm not going to look at under or over, this is somewhere in that ballpark, whether it's a car that's coming in at 55 that you might be able to knock down, or you might find something that sits under in this budget, but around that 50k mark. First of all, we're going to start with the Ferrari 360, a personal favourite of mine. Obviously, I've got one in the stable. I think it's a fantastic car. For around £50,000, you're probably looking at a circa 30,000 mile black or silver car with the F1 gearbox. It's a fantastic car. The only thing I would say is just watch out for those clutches. They are known for burning out on the F1 gearbox. In fact, when I went into the Ferrari dealer down in New Forest, they actually said that you could do a clutch in a day in London. Number two comes in with something that's also a little bit of an Italian thoroughbred, so to speak, and that is the Lamborghini Gallardo. You're probably looking at a Spider with an auto or e-tronic gearbox at this point. It's a fantastic car, but watch out. The servicing on these cars is expensive. Make sure that you do your research and make sure you buy a good one, because it may end up being a money pit. Number three alludes or goes back to the fact that everyone wants to live their inner James Bond. And what better way to do it than with an Aston Martin DBS? You get a 2009 V12 automatic, and that will be just shy of £50,000. It is a fantastic car. It lets you live your James Bond lifestyle, but also comes with the practicality and looks. Unfortunately, this video ends up tailing off into all things Porsche. So number 4 on my list will be a 981 GT4 Cayman. What an incredible car. It looks cool, it looks like a track weapon, but you could quite literally do your shopping in it, you could commute in it, it will do everything. It is quite literally one of those cars that you could drive to a racetrack, race it all day, and then drive it home the same day, and it will not fail you. Now number 5, it stays on the Porsche track, but this is pretty much for the person that needs to do everything in one car, and to me that is the 991 911 Porsche. This car will go anywhere, do anything. It can be used for shopping, it can be used for picking up the kids from school. That 2+2 is something that you have to bear in mind though, because unless your passengers are either children or they have very short legs, they're going to struggle in those back seats. I would say you've got roughly about 5 to 10 minutes before your legs start aching in the back of that car. So these are my top choices for circa £50,000. Now I'm looking at doing £60,000 and upwards next time, so obviously that will sit with the likes of an Audi R8 V10 and a few other elements in that kind of price bracket. I think these are the pinnacle of cars for a reasonable amount. Depending on what you put in, you could get one of these cars for say £600 a month, which is a lot, but it's a fantastic car and something that was originally £120,000. You're getting 458 Italia, 488 GTB, Hurricane styling and performance for almost half the price. So what do you think about my top 5 choices for around the £50,000 mark? Honourable mentions for this list were the V10 R8 and the newer shape Bentley Continental GT. Both fantastic cars, really cool, and they just missed out on being in these spots. So let me know, was there anything that you would swap or change on this list, or anything that you would add? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe,